Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome to another Sunday Drive. Except this time we're playing Need for Speed Rivals for the PS4.
Ooh.
And what's really unique about this game is you get to play as the police. A little reflex there, which is fun. And I have the ability to pull people over if I want to, or just drive past them and kind of freak them out. Or smash into civilians. It's all good.
So many options.
So many options. So we are
time.
actually going on vacation, which Amber's very excited about. I know, right? It must be the end of the world. Going on a vacation. It's unheard of. It's impossible. But it's true.
It's not real.
Okay, it can't be real. So we're gonna be doing that. No, I'm not gonna help you out. I'm driving. Sorry, but I'm on a Sunday drive. I'm talking and driving. But yeah, we'll be going to New York to visit my grandparents for Thanksgiving. And then afterwards, we're going to the Boston Ballet.
Yay.
We're gonna go see the Nutcracker, I believe.
Yeah, it's something Kayving really wanted to do.
Nah, I'm bringing my 3DS.
I'm just kidding.
I'm totally bringing my 3DS.
It's for me. It's for me. Yay, because you know I play violin and stuff, so I'm a classical.
You're a classical gal.
I like
Classy
that.
gal.
Aww. Yay. It's gonna be really exciting. We were gonna go to New York for the ballet, but we really want to go to Boston. It looks like it's gonna be really fun. It's done by a Japanese guy there, so it looks really exciting.
So today we went Disney Infinity hunting. That was interesting.
Yeah.
We went to Best Buy, and our Best Buy dropped the ball big time.
Yeah, they didn't. They got Wreck-It Ralph in the two Best Buys that are closest to ours, which are both like 20 more
30,
minutes
40
away.
minutes away, yeah.
But not in ours. Even
No.
though, like, our area is one of like the most like crazy like population-centered areas ever. So it's just like, why would you not have it at this Best Buy? What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you, Best Buy? Whoa, that's a nice burnout style
So,
crash. Ooh.
Yeah, they were like, you can order it online 3 to 5 days, but it's kind of like,
We won't be
we're
here.
leaving, so
Way to go, Best Buy.
we'll probably just do the 3 to 5 days, and then we'll probably order it while we're gone. But yeah, we had it was freezing today. It was so cold.
So cold.
We had to bust out our winter coats. And then the wind was just like so much that
the wind was
it
so
smashed.
hard, it actually smashed Amber. She was getting out of the car at Petco because we were trying to get that spray for Tink so she'll stop eating our Christmas tree. And she's like actually destroying our ornaments by like chewing off the top of them.
Yeah.
And then we don't know where she puts them, so we're just tired of her eating the fake tree. So we got like this sour apple spray.
Yeah.
But the whole time, the counter lady at the Petco store is just like arguing with us, like, no, you really shouldn't buy this because I told you it's not going to work. It's only to prevent the
she
cat
was trying
from
to say.
eating itself or something.
Exactly. She was trying to say, well, your cat can't possibly really be eating the tree. Like, she can't be really chewing it.
She's really eating
and we're
the
like,
tree.
yes, she is. Like, she really is chewing it and biting it. And it's like, no, you mean she's knocking it over. It's like, I'm trying to explain, like, she was very helpful, like, at first when I asked her for, a question. But then after a while, she was just like, oh, well, you really shouldn't buy this because it's probably not going to work for you. And it was just like, okay, well, I'm going to buy it. Like, point taken.
It's like, the customer's always right.
Exactly. Like, I want to buy
That's
this.
what we're trying to say.
Like, so anyway, but, it was nice that she
the
gave her opinion. It was nice.
No,
For a while. For a moment.
Wasn't nice.
I did ask her a question.
She was a grumpy lady. It's like, stop being a Scrooge lady. Just give us a spray and nobody gets hurt.
Yeah, just give me the spray. I need this for my sanity. So.
I am a paying customer. Give me the spray.
I thought you were gonna say about the wind, how it like slammed my
it
leg
did.
in the door.
It did.
The door
Amber forgot to
got
put her hand out.
The door
Boom.
actually. Well, I didn't know the wind was gonna smash the door open on me.
Well, the fact that the wind blew over a tree today, I think that would be a good indication how strong the wind is blowing.
There's a tree in the road, and then when I tried to get out of the door, it just actually smashed my leg to the point that I could actually feel it when I was walking away. I actually don't feel it. Oh wait, now that I just moved my leg, I do.
I feel it.
Okay, never mind.
That was
I feel
actually
it now.
painful to watch. I was thinking your
Yeah, you
leg
asked me
was
if it
gonna
was
like
okay.
break.
I think
Like,
that would have been an interesting day. So,
yeah.
but I'm just glad, we got Vanellope. We were really excited.
Well, that was fun. Except the Target people were having a pre. What do
they
call it?
said it was Black Friday
week. It's like what?
We were like, what?
Yeah, everybody
now
was
there's
out in
Black
full
Friday
force
week?
and running all over the place, buying stuff.
We're sitting here in Target on a Sunday. Usually there's no one.
Yeah, it's like empty.
I've been to Target on Sundays at that Target. There's no one there. Like, I'm the only one there. And it was like, we could hardly even make it down to the electronics store. There's so many people walking everywhere.
And then it was awkward though when I went up to the desk. I was like, "You guys don't have any Vanellope Von Sweet stuff, do you?" And they're like,
'cause
"Oh
we
yeah,
looked
we
everywhere."
have tons of them." They're like, "Are you getting one for your kids?" It's like, well,
No.
no. And they're like, "Oh, so do you play the game?" It's like, yeah, no, kind of, sort of, maybe.
Yes.
They were just, I don't know, it was so awkward, and you had like these older ladies at Target, and then I just came out and said, "I'm a YouTube partner," and they're like, "Oh." It's like, okay. It's like, yeah, I'm doing this for my fans, that's it.
I like Disney Infinity. If I was there, I would have been like, this is awesome. But you're right. I haven't hit 30 yet, so.
Turning 30.
Yeah, but I did it when I came up there. Then I was like, yeah, our lives used to be kind of separate, but now they've all morphed into one.
Why did I get hit?
YouTube life with normal life is like merged into one.
What's normal life? I'm interested to know.
Normal life is like where people go out and do things with other people and go to stores and
we don't do that.
Like, I don't know.
We go
do.
Skylander hunting and Disney Infinity hunting.
I don't know. I guess there's other hobbies besides YouTube and gaming. I don't really know what they are, but apparently there's life outside.
I hit some black ice.
Apparently there's life outside of YouTube gaming. No.
Really?
I don't know if it's any fun of life, but apparently it exists. Well, we're kind of doing it. We're going to a ballet. People do those.
They do?
Yeah.
Really? What people?
People go to the library. Okay,
Library
well, anyway,
people?
let's talk about something fun.
The library people go and do that. So anyway, after our adventures, we went to go stop over at my parents' house. My mom wasn't there, but my dad was watching football.
Oh yeah, we
yelling
dropped
at
off the
TV.
spray for former Kit Kat.
Yeah, the
She's been
former
replaced.
Kit Kat, we dropped off the spray and stuff like that. And then afterwards, went to McDonald's, and had, we ordered the burgers without cheese, and Amber was throwing a little hissy fit in the car because...
No!
Yes, you were, because
no, it's
you
just that the tag said...
no cheese.
It said no cheese on the tag, and, we spent an hour ordering, making sure it was correct, and then, then there was cheese on it, and when the cheese melts into the burger...
It's like, why? Why would you melt into the burger cheese? But no, Amber doesn't, for the record, she doesn't like cheeseburgers.
I don't like
she likes hamburgers.
cheese on my burger.
But she does not like cheese
I
on her
like
burgers.
ketchup and lettuce and pickle and onions. But you probably don't like any of those. But I like all of those on my burger, but I do not like cheese. Everything but cheese. Okay, I don't like jalapenos on my burger, but I don't like cheese, okay?
Don't like the cheese.
No. Because it melts into it once you put the cheese on. So then we went and we got it again, and then I didn't even trust them to make it the burger, so I guess we could have just gone through the line and been like, oh, you got me the wrong thing. But I don't know. I just didn't even want to do it.
Oh, I'm hanging out with a friend here, apparently. I'm playing with somebody online. No, I'm not going to help you.
So mean. So I don't know what else is going on. So pretty much we have to leave on Monday nights. Tuesday night. And we're going to have to get tons of videos done, which we haven't got any of them done.
Yeah, that's good.
We have several packages coming on Monday, which is all of our Christmas shopping, because we won't have any time to do that because we're working and then we're going on vacation.
Going on vacation
and then we're
twice,
working,
which is weird.
and then we're working and then we're going again.
Yeah, which is something I don't do.
Well, we need to kind of do that, otherwise Tink won't have anyone to. She'll be really mad at us.
Oh,
if we're gone.
Tink will literally
If we're
climb
gone
the
for 2
walls.
weeks or something at a time, so we have to split it up. Plus, we have to go one time for Thanksgiving, once for Christmas.
I know, it's like, why
They're
does
month
Thanksgiving
apart.
and Christmas have to be like
Why
so
are
close
they
together?
not like 4 months apart? Why 1 month? And then I keep forgetting with our international fans. They're like, what is Thanksgiving? It's like, oh my gosh.
It's an American thing.
That's right. You don't even celebrate Thanksgiving. Oh, I want to move to where you are.
Rage.
Because it's just like,
Amber's not a big fan of Thanksgiving.
I don't, it's just like, it doesn't even, I was just learning today that apparently there was no turkey at the first Thanksgiving anyway. So it's just like the whole thing of Thanksgiving is just like, they had deer. Deer is recorded being
They had deer.
Yes. Venison, which I actually like venison. But I'm sure if I had venison or I had everyone eat venison, people would say I'm killing Bambi, so.
I would say you're killing Bambi, that's
I
interesting.
actually do like venison though, it's really good. It's actually supposed to be really healthy for you. It's very lean meat, not very fatty. Good for you. We should all. No. Moving on.
But the most interesting thing that happened to me today is we're winding down, and I had a craving to go to Dunkin' Donuts after McDonald's, right? And so we're there.
Right.
I'm asking them about their donuts. They're telling me all about the donuts, and then they mentioned the munchkins. And I went back to when I was a child. And I was just thinking, I want the munchkins. So I ordered the munchkins, and first I
You
had to
haven't
wait
had
a while
munchkins
for it.
since you were a child?
I haven't had munchkins in a while. I said it brought back good memories from when I
Oh,
was a kid.
okay. It always brings good
Yes,
memories back.
yes,
Okay,
because
continue.
Munchkins was like something that you would get on Sunday morning before church.
Okay.
It was like being bribed to go to church because I hated Sunday.
Oh, your childhood was nice.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
But anyway, so they took a while putting the munchkins together, and I was actually getting nervous because it looked like they weren't putting the box together right. And then they handed this to the blonde chick, and she was like actually gonna make me pay for them again, and the other lady's like, no, he's fine, he already paid for them. And she's like, great, and she's handing me the box, and as she's handing me the box is opening, and I'm just thinking, you best not let my munchkins be falling on the ground, because I just paid $7 for 50 munchkins. I would not be a happy camper.
Wow,
So-
munchkin rage.
Munchkin rage.
You know, Luke, if the munchkins would have fallen on the ground, they would have just gotten you a new box.
You don't know that for sure.
Yes, I do.
Do you not know that for
I've worked
sure?
at several fast food places. There's no way. Or even regular restaurants I've worked at. Every time, no way. There's no way. I think you were just like focusing in on your munchkins so much. You weren't focused on like any like reality outside of your munchkins, and
Outside
you're
of my
just like the
munchkins.
munchkins have clouded your mind. You're not thinking clearly. They would have gotten you more munchkins.
I don't think so.
But yeah,
this
the
is,
whole
this
ride,
is the East
the
Coast
whole
when
ride home, like
your
Luke,
food-
Luke was insisting on keeping the munchkins on his lap so they wouldn't fall apart.
the bottom of the box was open.
And then he was like, "No, I was, you know what? I was like, you know what? You're driving. I have to take these because this is dangerous." And then he almost like yelled or like little yelp of like, "No!" And then like
Almost yelped.
I
Almost
grabbed
yelped people.
Yeah, he was like, "No!" And I grabbed them from him and put them on my lap instead.
Oh,
And then
you little bugger.
he thought I was going to drop all of them.
You did.
But I didn't. Because I had
No,
my
but you
hand under the
didn't.
box.
You had magic.
And then
munchkin
I
protection
looked at
hand.
the box and I was like, oh.
It was barely
They didn't
closed
put it
by
together.
like a little thread. It was just like
They
sticking
messed
there.
up. They
messed
didn't
up
put
really
the
bad.
box-
They almost ruined K-Wing's munchkins. And then I would boycott.
They're just $7. I spent $8 in gas, like just going from here to the grocery store, like yesterday. $7 came.
They like me now. I know, but
Fine,
seven
if
to
I knew
$8
that-
for 50 munchkins. Although some of the munchkins actually did fall out of the box, so I'm not very happy with that. Just so you're aware. So I actually didn't pay $8 for 50 munchkins. I paid $8 for like 45 munchkins.
We don't have a Dunkin' Donuts that's very close to where we
No.
are, so we don't get Dunkin' Donuts a lot because there is no Dunkin' Donuts around where we are. We have to drive up several exits to find one, which is strange because we live in the East Coast where there's Dunkin' Donuts every 2 blocks. Just think, Luke, when you go to New York, there'll be lots of Dunkin'
Oh, I will have my choice of munchkins. Munchkins
I didn't
galore.
I didn't even know you liked munchkins that much.
But they're small and delicious. What's not to love? Plus, you get 50 of them for $8. That's a lot of munchkins. I'm gonna be fueling on munchkins today. I'm gonna be the munchkin king.
Okay.
Can't pronounce it, but they're tasty. That's all you need to know.
That's very cute.
That's right.
So yeah, that was apparently the most important thing of the day, was the munchkins almost falling to the ground.
And we got to see friend Zach. It was awesome.
Yay, friend Zach. He might be watching. He was showing Caving his new Jim Lee book.
Yeah, he got a cool Jim Lee book about how to draw Batman-style Jim Lee. Why would you turn yourself over like that? That wasn't very smart.
Yes, and friend Zach happens to be, Kay's sister's boyfriend, but he's also really, really good friend.
He was my friend.
He was Luke's friend for a long time, so
yeah.
They've always been friends.
He's like
no matter what happens, they will always be friends.
He's like my brother.
Yeah.
I've known him so long.
He ain't heavy. He's my brother.
He's my brother, man. So yeah, that was pretty much all we did.
Shout out to friend Zach.
On the main channel, I posted the how to record the PS4 gameplay footage. And I got some interesting emails. A lot of people were like, "Isn't it illegal what you just showed people to do?" And it's like, maybe technically, but it's Sony did something pretty stupid with the HDCP lock, because nobody is really streaming movies on the internet. YouTube has all this stuff in place, and the copyright protection on that HD footage stuff was just done for movies.
Right.
So I mean,
so as long as you're just using it,
yeah.
Using it for games, you're fine.
Well,
it's not really illegal.
I'm also a licensed game journalist, so
exactly.
It's kind of interesting that Sony would go out of their way to make it very difficult for people to cover their games. I mean, most of the games that are released for the PS4 are average anyway, so if they're trying to do damage control that way, but really awesome games like Need for Speed Rivals and Injustice Ultimate and things like that, you want to coverage those games, So I don't know what Sony was thinking by just like limiting the type of press people that can look at the game. So that just bugged me. But whatever.
Shaking my fist at them.
Take that, Sony. I just see it.
I think they felt that, the pain of my fist being shaken at them.
One of my buddies just totally spit out.
Yeah, but you did get a lot of requests for that.
Yeah, I did. So I promised you guys and gals once I got the equipment. I got the equipment on Thursday, but I just wasn't paying attention. And I threw together a video, so yeah.
So we're going to try to get hopefully we're going to get some Skylanders done before we leave, and then...
That's the plan, because we're not bringing all our toys with us.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not bringing all our work figures with,
even though it all morphs into one.
Yeah.
It's alright.
And I actually got a shelf for my Skylander figures that I'm going to build when I get home, too.
Well, I think we're most excited, though, because we're going to go up to New York a little bit early, and then go to New York City for Christmas, and then...
Hello Kitty and Nintendo Store.
And then yes, because Luke I didn't get a chance to go to the Hello Kitty store last time, and we want to go to the Nintendo store again, because we might want to get because we got a Luigi kitten figure, but we want to get
No, he's not. He's the fox figure. They didn't have any of the...
Oh, they didn't have the kitten?
No.
I thought he was a cat.
No, that was the fox figure.
Cat.
No. Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, then we need the kitten Mario characters. That would be adorable. See if there's any awesome t-shirts. My favorite t-shirt I got last time from there was a cool, old school Metro t-shirt.
Driving on the wrong side of the road. I've gone to Europe.
What? What are you saying about Europeans? They all drive on the wrong side. No, I know.
Well, technically, we drive.
Actually,
on the wrong side
not every. I always forget which countries drive on the left and which countries drive on the right. I always
Guy's
forget.
probably like, why are you attacking me, man? It's like, I'm a cop, you idiot. I just feel like it.
I'm a cop, you idiot.
That was pretty clever.
No.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Do your John Kimball.
I'm a cop, you idiot. I just felt like ramming you.
I like your license plate. It says Robopath. But yeah, I mean, last time we went, actually it was funny because, I don't know, last time we went, we had never been to New York City until,
right before I got to the garage.
I think, when did we go?
New York City? We were July. We were there to cover the Namco event.
Yeah, so we went there. We had never been there before. Well, maybe Luke had, but I had never. And
It's been a while.
I remember the concierge at the desk was like, oh, you guys should go somewhere for, you next time. Like, talking to me, because we went to the Nintendo store, and I'm thinking, I kind of, like, got more stuff than Luke did at Nintendo store. So I guess they thought, like, the Nintendo store was for him, but it's like, no, we both wanted to go there.
Yeah, we both wanted to go there. The concierge was making it a big deal, like, oh, so are you going to take her to the Hello Kitty store or somewhere else? And it's like, yeah.
Nope.
No.
Actually, she's going to go make me a sandwich now.
Make me a sandwich at our hotel, woman. But that one hotel we stayed in California, you could have made me a sandwich there.
Oh, I know.
Just saying.
Yeah. But I am excited for the Hello Kitty, so you actually don't have to get me anything for Christmas, Kami. You can just...
Oh, no, I'm getting you some stuff for Christmas.
I don't know if No, it's okay. Christmas shouldn't be about presents anyway, so it doesn't even matter. I don't even care. I'll take a hug. But I was just saying, you can just get me a tiny little Hello Kitty keychain or something. There you go. Then we'll be all set.
Guy's not speeding, but I just like being behind guys sometimes, freak them out. You run over the double yellow. I can put on my lights at any time.
I got nothing else, K-Wing. Anything more exciting going on in your life?
Not really. I mean, I've just been... I wanted to do Arkham Blackgate last night. I wanted to record it, but I just didn't have the time. I think that... Yeah, I was really tired. I found this app on my phone for the fan noise, so I didn't even put the actual fan on for once.
Oh yeah, I remember finding you up there with the fan.
Yeah, I fell asleep the other day editing the Super Mario World and Batman art, whatever, which I am posting a Blackgate episode today.
Tink was sleeping right next to you. It's cute. I'm excited about Tink's dress for Christmas. I'm becoming a crazy cat lady. I just got her a little collar and stuff like that. I just have crazy cat lady things to talk about. So.
Crazy cat lady things to talk about.
But the only thing I was thinking about, your grandparents, they do the Charlie Brown tree every year. Luke's grandparents do the Charlie Brown tree. It's just like this little tree you can order. I don't know if you guys have seen it online. It looks exactly like the Charlie Brown tree in the cartoon, where it's just like this tiny little, it's only like 1.5 feet high or something, and it only has a few sparse little leaves on it. You know, in the cartoon where he's like, all it needs is a little love.
How about a little love tap?
But, it's cute because they have, because I'm a super fan of Charlie Brown. I don't actually think there is a bigger fan of Charlie Brown than me.
The question is, will this guy make it to the garage in time?
Oops. You just messed up the police car. But I was thinking about they have these things online that are like, actually in this magazine that was sent, or that, what do you call, what do they call that spam that they send in your mailbox that they try to make you buy things?
Overkill.
They're like pop-up trees, and you just like, all you do, it's like folds down, and you pop it up, and it's like there's lights on it and everything. It's like fold-up tree. So weird. Like, you would not think it's real, but it is.
Oh, and
I was thinking getting
I just needed to clarify something too, because I've been getting asked this a lot. I am aware of Nintendo's new marketing campaign for the Wii U, where they essentially make fun of it and the parents and the consumers that are confused about it. But at the same time, you have to remember the people who are in charge of Nintendo's marketing is a former Sony PlayStation 2 team. So the guys behind the really amazing like PS2 and early PS3 commercials, they're the guys who are running Nintendo's marketing right now. So,
good for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's good and it's bad at the same time, because Nintendo had to hire former Sony people in order to do their marketing.
Well, hey, it doesn't matter.
I know. I just want.
They're good, but it is funny. Yeah.
It's very funny. I mean, the commercials are very well done too, and I mean, Nintendo of America is still trying to do their whole celebrity thing. Like with some of their commercials, you can see the difference right away between the Sony brand people who are recording stuff and the Nintendo people, because the Nintendo America guys, they get like the guy from Whose Line Is It Anyway, and they get a Nickelodeon spokesperson and whatever to do their games. But Sony, I can't remember it's a brand company that did the commercials for Sony. I can't remember their name. But they are the ones who are responsible for all the awesome ads at the moment.
They are doing a really good job. Good job, guys.
So yeah, I mean, and
making Nintendo look awesome.
We were trying to do a contest with one of the Wii U's where you could buy the 2 Mario games for one, or whatever. You got Super Mario and then Super Luigi U, like all in one package for $2.99. We were gonna do a bundle thing for Christmas for you guys, but they're all sold out, so we can't do it. And even the Wind Waker HD bundle in our area is like gone. So I mean, they are finally selling units. And I would say that the Super Mario 3D World game is totally worth it if you haven't checked it out. If not, you can hit up our live stream today. We'll be playing that game later tonight. So, yeah, we have a lot of fun with that.
I thought it was interesting, like, you were talking to somebody at our GameSpot here about the PS4s versus the Xbox Ones. How many sold, like, how many people picked them up when they just came out?
Yeah, my friend over at, we were talking on the phone today, and I was like, I'm just curious, because he said, well, I sold some more Xbox Ones today. I was like, oh, that's cool, man. And I said, but how many PS4s have you moved? He's like, oh, man, he says, it's not even close. PS4s have moved so many units.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like...
I mean, the PS4, at least where we are, is doing way better than the Xbox One. Which, I mean, like, seriously, like, it's $100 difference is $100 difference. But I don't think it's just that. I really don't think it's just that. I mean, even if they were the same price. What? What are you trying to say?
No, that guy just pulled a really cool thing.
Yeah. No, I think even if they were the same price, I think I would still pick the PS4. I mean, they're a good system. They've been around for a long time, you know. They're perfecting it, each system. They do a good job. I do like the PS4.
Aside from the defective ones that they sold too.
Yeah, and the crazy thing where we have to buy, you know, it's hard to record game footage, but, you know.
Other than that, it's a fantastic system.
I did think it was interesting watching online that you can actually play your Wii U off of the Xbox One.
Yeah, that's well, I mean, you can hook any game system up.
Yeah, so you can hook other game systems up to it. Kind of interesting. I don't know why you would want to, but okay.
How was the target under arrest? I just killed the target. I fishtailed him. But anyway, gamers, that's going to conclude this edition of Sunday Drive. We hope you guys have enjoyed the audio podcast.
And have a good Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah, have a fantastic Thanksgiving. We'll be back next week to do some other fun stuff. But we will not be able to live stream, so we're going to have some fun live streaming tonight, and that's going to be it. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed Sunday Drive and seeing Need for Speed Rivals in action. And I'm going to end this on a burnout crash. Anyway, gamers, God bless, happy gaming. This is K-Wing and Robocop saying out. Please subscribe. Something. Bye.
See ya.